What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm here to save the day because I know y'all pissed. Oh, I know y'all angry. Well, everybody ain't angry. I'm not angry, but a lot of people are angry. So let's talk about it for a good 30, 40 minutes because I got to go back to work. But it's all good. We're going to talk for a second and we're going to figure this out. Dalvin Cook is now a Cowboy. First and foremost, let me let it fill up a little bit before I ask the question. To all nine of us. D Money Motivated. Yo, fam, what's good? Sean. So now we have two 29-year-old running backs that were barely have 3 yards per carry. That should scare every defense in the league. Sean, I'm glad you're here. You're the person I want to talk to. Dak owns Philly. Hit the like. Marcus McFarland, what's good? Mike 88, Mike Man 88, what's good? Glenn White, what's good? Lord Nova, Darnell Lamar, Cartel in the building. That's a fact. King V, what's goody? What's goody? DMV, what up? What up? What up? What's good? Let's talk a little bit. Y'all fill it up. Y'all hit the like button because we ain't going an hour plus. I gotta get back to work. But we gonna talk a little bit. I don't know why I had the mic so far. I hope y'all can hear me better. We gonna talk a little bit because things need to be said about this whole situation, and you know, we need to clear some things up. Tammy, Salties was good. Katrina Kiss was good. C. Kelly was good. Oh, let me see. Let me get my little mouse over here closer. Make sure I'm saying what up to everybody. Pat Smooth, I think I said what up. Rome, no stone unturned. No stone unturned. Hit that like button for me. Albert Scott was good. Brother Rome. Yo. All right, it's about 150 people in here. Julio Lucero was good. How are y'all feeling? Dalvin Cook signed. Dalvin Cook is now a Cowboy, headed to the practice squad specifically. How are y'all feeling? 147 people. It should at least be 100 likes. That's all I request, if y'all don't mind. How are y'all feeling? Good, bad? Nobody putting what they, you know what I'm saying? Happy. Okay. Okay, Rudy. I'm optimistic. I feel stupendous. That's what I'm talking about. I'm feeling great. We cooking. We're cooking, literally. Dalvin cooking. All right, that was corny. But whatever. Sometimes you corny. Stephen Bowley. I like it, Rome. I think we need it. I do think we need it. It's about 167 people in here. Let's get another 35 likes. Let's get to 100 likes at least. I'm going to say this, like I said, for the interest of time, since I do have to head back to work. That's a true story. I came home just to talk about this because I feel like this needed to be said. Even if I gotta take my lunch break late and come talk to y'all. If you're mad about the Dalvin Cook thing, like the first gentleman that jumped in here, his name was Sean. No disrespect to Sean. I'm not sure if he's a frequent viewer or not. So now we have two 29-year-old running backs that will barely have 3 yards per carry. That should scare every defense. Before we talk about the positives with Dalvin Cook, do y'all want me to keep it real? Yes or no? Be Dizzle to 40, $2 super chat. They're going to cut Deuce. Zeke will cost us Deuce. See, the anger is setting in. I don't know if Zeke gonna cost us anybody. Let it play out. I don't know if Zeke's gonna cost us anybody, but you know who's gonna cost you somebody? If you want to place some blame, B Dizzle, and thank you for the super chat, B Dizzle. You need to stop pointing your blame at Zeke Elliott. Last time I checked, Zeke Elliott is a running back. Dalvin Cook is a running back. Which one of them have scout, player personnel, manager under their title? Why the hell are y'all mad at Zeke? Zeke didn't sign himself. Zeke didn't work himself out. Zeke didn't call himself and say, hey, come play for the Cowboys. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones did. Stop placing your blame on the players. The players didn't sign themselves. It's lagging. Y'all can't see me? Let me know if it's lagging. I hate it. Lagging at the worst time ever. Is it fixed? We're going to have to talk through this lag because I ain't got time to redo the computer. It's lagging. Okay, we back from that. The players didn't sign themselves. All right. Let me see if I can fix what's going on with the computer. I don't know what's lagging. Oh, it's good? All right. Some people said lag, but maybe it fixed. If Dak Prescott, not Dak Prescott, if Zeke Elliott and Dalvin Cook signed themselves, I would shut up. Jerry Jones, let's walk down the path of how we got here, how we got to Dalvin Cook being signed on August 28th. Let's talk about that. All right? That's fair. Hold on, let me open this up. Hold on. I want to see what's going on. Why I might be getting a little bit of lag. Okay, we good. We go on that end. Okay, my fault. My fault. I wanted to see why I might be getting a little bit of a lag. It looks to be straight now. I'm straight. Before I make my grandiose point, I'm straight. Y'all give me a thumbs up if I'm straight. Sorry about the lag. 318 people in here. Let's hit the like button. Let's get it to 200 likes. We dizzle. Not mad at Zeke. Mad at the politics, Rome. Mad at the politics. That's a great point. Politics is a great way to say I'm mad at Stephen and Jerry Jones. Mad at Stephen and Jerry Jones. People don't want to say it because they don't want to piss off the ownership. I don't care. Jerry Jones don't know who Cowboys fan talk is. Stephen Jones don't know who I am. I ain't trying to protect no relationships. You hear me? I don't care. My point is this. Back in March, when free agency started, did we not need a running back? Tony Pollard signed with the Titans. Did we not need a running back? Kansas City picked up Woods. I hate it. It's our own fault. I hate it. I hate it. Julius Woods, congrats, man. Salute. I hate that Woods went to Kansas City. Paul, with the $5 super chat. What's up, Rome? Good signing. We don't need to be great. We just need Dalvin to play his role. And we're going to talk about that. But let's talk about why everybody's so mad at Dalvin Cook and everybody's so mad at Zeke Elliott. I thought you just said the Chiefs picked up Wood. The Titans picked up Wood. The Titans. I hate it. I'm happy for Julius Wood to be getting an opportunity. I hate that we put a player on the street and he got scooped up. That hurts. Kansas City picked up Eric Scott. Not surprised. We draft well. People are going to pick up our players. But let me talk about this, man. The draft came. We had a chance. Look, Tony Pollard left. We knew we needed running backs. We hadn't even signed Rico back yet. We didn't go do nothing. That's your front office. That's Jerry Jones, Will McClay, Stephen Jones. That's fair. That's true. Nobody else can be blamed because none of us sign nobody. Right? So they left. Free agency passed. Multiple weeks passed. Other backs start getting jobs. Jacobs went to Green Bay. You got Jones that went to Minnesota. You got Saquon. You got DeAndre Swift. Mad people moved around. We said, forget it. We going to draft us one. We going to draft us a running back. Right? Facts. Jones messed up. Should have had Cooks last year. Now they need to get a veteran cornerback. Yep, Jones messed up. Jones' family messed up. Will McClay messed up. Thank you, Tony Nichols, for the $5 super chat. They should have got a running back in March or in April. And then in April, they said, all right, let's draft one. They ain't draft one. We sit around and waited around, played around. We ain't draft one. And I love our draft picks. I'm not saying our draft picks was bad, but somebody's goofy ass, somebody traded our 4th round draft pick for a quarterback that will never start for the Cowboys. Outside of a catastrophic event, knock on wood, Trey Lance will never start for the Cowboys. And your owner that you love traded our draft pick away. Politics. I like to call it goofiness. So the draft went by. The 4th round where there was a run on running backs, where Braylon Allen and people like that went, we could have had one. But we didn't because we working out and training Trey Lance, who ain't even going to be our second quarterback. So after the draft, we started lying to ourselves. Maybe Nathaniel Pete can be a beast. No, he wasn't. I've been saying that. Who? No, he wasn't. Nathaniel Pete? No. Then we start, hey, you know what? Oh, yeah, at some time at that point, we had signed Rico Dowdle back for a very cheap price. So then we start lying to ourselves. Well, maybe this, maybe that. Maybe Hunter will get more snaps. And then, you know what? The Cowboys go the super cheap route, and they go ahead and sign Ezekiel Elliott. And everybody gets more mad at Ezekiel Elliott than for the ownership. Zeke didn't break into the Cowboys, draw up his own contract, and sign himself. Y'all mad at the wrong person. Every time Zeke put up a workout clip or anything is posted on Ezekiel Elliott, y'all get mad at Zeke. And for the record, I don't even think Zeke's going to be that bad this year. But if you wanted somebody better, is my point, you should have went and got it. We should have claimed Frank Gore Jr. He was cut. We should have. But we don't have no choice. Your ownership group wants to sign Dalvin Cook. B Dizzle with the $2 super chat. I'm sorry. That was a $2 super chat. We should have claimed Frank Gore. He was cut. I agree. I think Frank Gore Jr. is going to be decent. But your ownership group don't want to claim him. Timothy Hetherington, $2 super chat. The Cowboys could have had King Henry. They could have. But Jerry Jones and them didn't want to sign him for under $10 million. All they do is make their own moves because they're arrogant, they're negligent, and then the fans are left to fight. We got to fight. Why is we fighting? You ever think about that? Hey, man, if you just get a job as a chef in a restaurant, and they have a menu already built, they have dishes they already make, and they buy groceries for you. All you have to do is prepare the meal, i.e. coaching staff, other players. Fan base's job is to cheer on what's happening on the field. Why are we arguing? The ingredients we got given are Ezekiel Elliott, Dalvin Cook, Deuce Vaughn, Hunter Lipke, Rico Dowdle. That's what we got right now. It's 4 backs. Those are the ingredients. We had Deuce Vaughn on the roster in March. I'm going to read them super chats too in 1 second. I'll read it real quick. It's Tanner with the 199 super chat. I thought we wanted Cook. I do want Cook. I'm not mad we got Cook. I'm ecstatic. But I need to break this down for people, Tano, because a lot of our fan base is confused to how we got here. How do we get to the point where we're signing another 29-year-old running back? They're confused. They let revisionist history tell them what's happening. They act like the Cowboys went out and signed Dalvin Cook in March. They're signing Dalvin Cook right before September because they weren't doing their job. We could have had somebody else. We could have had King Henry. We could have had Josh Jacobs. We could have went after somebody else. They didn't. They was negligent. But then when you sign Zeke Elliott, you want us to be mad at Zeke. I'm making a meal. These are the ingredients you gave me. I'm going to try to make the best meal possible with what you gave me. No one is out here saying, yo, did you want King Henry or Zeke? And I'm like, nah, I love Zeke so much. Give me Zeke. Did you want to draft a running back or Zeke? And I'm like, nah, give me Zeke. No one was ever saying that. But the reality that we're living in is Zeke is here and no draft picks were used to get running backs. So we make a dish with what we got. Let's get it to 200 plus likes, 250 likes, please. I'm not tripping. I love the signing Lucas Herbert. I do. I hate our front office sometimes because their negligence makes the fan base fight with each other. I love the signing. I've been asking for Dalvin Cook for like 4 months. Y'all don't remember? I love the signing. I hate the way our front office does business. I hate that other people in the media pit us against each other because of what the front office does. They don't call out the right people. We're having this conversation because Jerry Jones and them didn't make a priority to go get a running back. They didn't trade assets to go get a running back. So now we argue about, is Dalvin Cook good yet still? Is Zeke Elliott got anything left in the tank? Dalvin Cook is taking Deuce Vaughn's spot. Oh, I hope that Zeke don't push Rico off the roster. Why the hell are we arguing? Our player personnel leader, Will McClay, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones should have figured this out for us. Where we're literally arguing about, hey, man, I don't know, man. Dalvin about to make it hard for Deuce. We had Deuce all last year. Where was y'all that loved Deuce at in March? Sidney Jones, $2 super chat. On a positive note, we got linebackers. We got a phenomenal team, Sidney. We do. Yes, we keep Deuce Vaughn, Lucas Herbert. I think we keep 4 running backs. But we need to talk about why we're here before I celebrate. Because goofy people will just act like I'm stupid. See, I've been dealing with the whole people act like I don't know football nuance thing for a while. There's a whole lot of people out there that just because of my sauce, my bravado, the way I give it up, the way I talk, the way I come off, they think I just don't know football. Like I'm idiotic. Like I don't understand that Dalvin Cook is older and maybe a little bit slower. Like I don't understand that Zeke Elliott is not the 2016 Zeke. They act like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I understand that Zeke is different right now. That's why I've been saying Zeke is a situational running back. Dalvin Cook has his situational place too. But we had Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn all last year. I ain't see this swell of people saying, yo, Rico next up. Rico had a whole year last year. Deuce Vaughn was on the practice squad mostly. He wasn't even active. And we ain't have Zeke or Dalvin. We had one other running back, Tony Pollard. Where was Rico last year? Where was it at? He had a whole year. He had 17 games to step up and make us say, we don't even need to draft a running back. We have Rico Dowdle. I ain't see it. Cook has 700 fewer carries than Zeke. Thank you for the super chat, Timothy Hetherington. That's a fact. We had Deuce Vaughn on last year. When I used to post Deuce clips and make videos, Deuce too small. I don't know. And then he has a couple of preseason. Guess who? He had better runs last year in the preseason. Deuce Vaughn did. Go watch him. They're on my Twitter and on my page. Deuce Vaughn had better runs last year in the preseason. And none of y'all wanted him. None of y'all wanted him. Now, all of a sudden, I think it's a little bit more there. No, it's not a little bit more there. You just hate Zeke and you hate Dalvin. That's it. Just call it what it is. Yo, I don't like Zeke Elliott. I don't like Dalvin Cook. Just say it, though. Don't dance around it. I'm arguing with fans all up and down Twitter. I know they 29. I'm not saying, yo, Zeke, we good for the next 5 years. I'm worrying about 2024. These are the groceries. This is the stuff I've been given. I'm trying to make an amazing 5-star Michelin star meal. But this is what I've been given. I walk into the kitchen. I got great value cheese. People in Philly or people in other places, they've been given Gouda. and Gruyere and all this extra different stuff. I got Velveeta, but I'm going to try to make it work because that's what a good chef does. I cook up with whatever you give me because some people have the best ingredients and can't cook. Ask Philly. They always signing names. Do a whole lot of failing on that side. You can get a whole bunch of great ingredients and can't cook. Right now, our running back room. Let me read this. Moski $5 super chat. Moski in the house. First of all, that was my man gave himself a intro. Rome, what's good, bro? You need to come to the A. 11-3-24. It's about to go down. Oh, you talking about for the Falcons game? I might pop down there, man. I might pop down there for that. It's a 1 p.m. game. I might pop down there for that. Thank you for that super chat. Get mad at the right people. I gave y'all 20 minutes of just explaining this ain't got nothing to do with Dalvin Cook and Zeke. You're mad at the Jones family, but don't want to say it. Say it. They had March, April, and the entire summer to go get better running backs. But you want to blame the players. The players going to come in and give you their best. It is what it is. If Zeke comes in and gives me situational running and some good goal line yardage and some good short yardage runs, I'm happy. That's all I'm expecting. This is a running back by committee room. If Dalvin Cook comes in and gives me a good 30 to 40 yards to go with Zeke's 30, I'm happy. And if I get another 40 from Rico or 40 from Deuce, I'm happy. Give me my 110. But to act like Deuce was about to carry this running back room, you're lying. If you acting like Rico is about to carry this running back room, as injury prone as he is, you're lying. There's a reason why Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Will McClare are still looking for running backs. Whether they're old or not, they're looking for them because they're like, I don't know if we have enough. Now, we can talk about Dalvin Cook. Just to be clear, I'm not mad about the signing. I'm mad because our front office makes our fan base fight over silly stuff. Over running backs, if they didn't trade for Trey Lance and had our 4th round pick, this discussion is mute. We would have drafted our starting running back, and whether we brought back Zeke or not, we had our young gun and our older elder statesman. Instead, they want to spend all summer trying to hype up Trey Lance and not give Cooper Rush no snaps through the preseason because you just praying that Trey show you something. Trey threw a $5 footlong on the field the other day, throwing 5 interceptions to people that work at UPS. And now we got to argue in the comments over if Dalvin Cook still got juice. Great value do slap, Coley. I got great value in my kitchen right now. They tried to switch the name to Better Goods. They ain't low. I know what great value look like. You just put a new label on it. CFT ain't rich. CFT is on his lunch break. CFT is going back to work soon. Let's not trip. I brought up great value because I'm familiar. But just like they just said, like, watch how I can spin it. Just watch how I can spin it, Coley. Just like you said, watch your mouth. Sometimes great value slaps. Yeah, and sometimes older running backs slap. How old is Derrick Henry? I don't hear this with them. It's a difference when you go to a Jets team that has a whole bunch of terrible offensive linemen. You got a terrible offensive line. You have no fear of a quarterback. You got one receiver in Garrett Wilson and a running back coming off an injury in Breece Hall. I'm going to load the box. What's Zach Wilson about to do? Nothing. Like, think about what the Jets was throwing out there last year. Trevor Siemian, come on. Dalvin Cook ain't at that age where he's just going to carry the entire team. But when you put Dalvin Cook in a backfield when you got to worry about, stay with me. You got to worry about the second team All-Pro, runner-up to MVP, led the league in touchdowns, quarterback in Dak Prescott. threw 36 touchdowns last year and 2 more running. You got to worry about all-pro, first-team all-pro CeeDee Lamb, veteran receiver Brandon Cook, up-and-coming receiver in Jalen Tolbert, up-and-coming receiver in Ryan Flournoy, a revamped offensive line with Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, all-pro, Cooper Beebe, Zach Martin, all-pro, and hopefully a better playing Terrence Steele. It's a different ballpark. A proven offensive system. You know why it's proven? Because last year, we had the #1 scoring offense. Like, come on, man. This is apples to like, come on, y'all. Like, let's not be stupid. I'm not about to have an argument. Well, if we had a better running back, we'd do better. No shit. Of course we would. But don't get mad at me or get mad at the people that's excited that we're going to have success. Get mad at your front office. If you wanted a better running back, tell them not to skip free agency no more. Tell them to pay attention in the draft and not trade away your 4th-round pick. Tell them after free agency and after the draft to go get a running back then. But if they're not going to do that, don't get mad at me. Get mad at Jerry, Steven, and Will. They should have did their job. It's called arrogance and negligence. I'm not about to argue with you about Zeke Elliott. I'm going to keep telling you, hey, man, write a letter to the front office because they keep ignoring stuff. This is what I was given. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm not just a fan of like, yo, whoever go out there, I'm going to root for them. Just like if some wild craziness happened and Trey Lance is my quarterback, I'm going to be that goofy dude thinking, hey, man, maybe Trey Lance can win this week. I got the Moski. Let me see. I got a $10 super chat from Glenn White. Appreciate you, Glenn. People got to chill. Cook is Rico insurance because he brittle. And that might be true. Zeke had 12 TDs last time he was laced up for the Cowboys. Last year, our running backs didn't have 12 TDs all combined. Let's see what the players do first. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, if Rico Dowdle. No, everybody. Rico Dowdle, Deuce Vaughn, Zeke Elliott, and Dalvin Cook look trash, every last one of them, I'm going to be the first person to tell y'all. I promise you. I promise you. I'm going to be the first one to hear. I was wrong. They trash. This was stupid. And guess who I'm going to blame? I'm going to still blame the front office. Because they should have did their job. Skeptical fan, $2 super chat. Rome, F those haters. Dalvin Cook is a Cowboy now. That's a fact. Dalvin Cook is a Cowboy now. 100%. Adalis Garcia with the 199 super chat. Why Dalvin take so long to sign? I know we paying him. Hey, man, I don't know. Ask your front office. I don't know. Y'all know what I was doing 2020? After our first 4 games, when Dak Prescott snapped his ankle in half, after I picked my pride up off the ground and almost was brought to tears watching my quarterback get carted off, I went and looked myself in the mirror and lied to myself. You know what? I think Andy Dalton can do it. This team is great. And I went in week after week rooting for Andy Dalton. Lying to myself. Yo, if he could just channel inner Andy, he was bun-diddles. I knew he was bun-diddles, and I lied to myself because I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't saying we got to ignore if a player is bad. I'm going to cheer you on when you go out there. But when you're bad, I'm going to point it out and tell my front office, why didn't you go get somebody better? So if it's anybody that should be praying that Dalvin Cook and Zeke look good, it's Jerry, Steven, and Will, because they deserve the blame. They build the team. President of player personnel, Will McClay. All them scouts. General manager, Jerry Jones, whatever Stephen Jones' title is. General Jones, general manager on the low. Those 3 need to be in a prayer circle right now. Please work. Please work. Because if this season falls apart because we don't got a running game and Dak just slinging around and get almost 5K, but we don't go nowhere, it's on them. Because if I controlled the draft we probably wouldn't have our linebacker right now. We probably wouldn't have Maris. I would have took a running back. I'm going to keep it funky with you. If I ran the draft, you might not have Marshawn Nealon. I'd have probably took what's his name out of Florida State that went to the Cardinals. They ain't slipping my name, slipping my mind. Benson. Trey Benson. I'd have probably took Benson if I was running the draft. But I ain't saying I'm better than them at drafting. I'm telling you, I would have went for the more obvious need. Now, Marshawn Nealon looks phenomenal. So I guess I can't say much. Maris Liufau looks phenomenal. So ain't nothing I can say. So then I go back to the fact that, all right, when would we have took our back? That's it. In the 4th round. Then I look over at Trey Lance. And I get angry. Because Jerry Jones apparently didn't consult with nobody. He traded for Trey Lance off the humble. You know what? I know how to fix this problem. You put a 23 or a 24 on Trey Lance's chest and run his ass out there. Now you the new running back since you can run so well. But I know. I'm just a goofy. I don't know ball because I want to support Zeke or I want to support Cook. No. I just want my team to have prosperity. I feel like if I can get 50 to 60% of Zeke, 50 to 60% of Dalvin Cook, that should be about 700 yards. Maybe get like 400 yards from somebody else. If I can get around 1,300 yards from a conglomerate, I'm content. We couldn't do that last year with what we had. I think, what did we have? Just under 1,300? Because Rico didn't have 300. So, yeah. I'm liking the conglomerate. Hopefully it works. But I'm not mad about Dalvin Cook. I'm also, to be clear, I'm also not in here telling you that Dalvin Cook, I can't even say Cook right. Dalvin Cook is the savior. Dalvin Cook is better than any of the top running backs in the league. I just want to be clear. Did any of y'all think I was doing that? My fault. I know I've been ranting and raving, and I haven't been acknowledging the chat. I apologize to y'all. That's not how I usually get down. Today was just one of those touchy, because it's been it's going to be draining after this. When I get off of here and head back to work, you're going to hear people saying this is the stupidest move ever. We're paying Dalvin Cook $37.50, and he's probably going to get some sweet tickets, and he probably going to work the concessions. He's on the practice squad. They didn't give him no money. They ain't giving Zeke no money. His deal probably is not guaranteed. It ain't for much. It's for a couple million. I don't know why y'all tripping. We don't have a definitive one. You know why? Because next year, when the draft comes around, they probably are going to finally draft a running back. Flossing season, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Rome, you've been cooking on Twitter. Eagles fans are scared. You notice they are always in our business. The fan base still crying we signed CD. Yeah, they be a little scary. They be a little scary. Hey, what y'all doing tonight around 8 p.m. Eastern? Because I'm going to have to go defend this signing in front of 1,000 people. What y'all doing tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern? Kelvin Hicks watching you. I'm going to be on the NFC East Super Friends tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be filling in for the GOAT, Law Nation. Y'all know Law don't be on the show no more. But they asked me if I would do it. And, with Law's blessing, hopefully, I'll go in and then hold it down for the Cowboys side of things. But yeah, I'll be on the NFC East Super Friends tonight, finally holding it down for the Cowboys, because there's been a whole lot of nonsense said over there. And I need to hold it down. So if y'all not busy later, if you watch this whole stream, all 581 of y'all, one, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, trying to get to 28,000. Two, I'll be in the NFC East Super Friends unless something changes. Y'all come rock. Make sure y'all put CFT raid when y'all come through. Hold me down, But I am not mad about this signing at all. If Dalvin Cook looks bad, I'm sure that the money we gave him, we'll be able to move on and get someone else. If we sign Frank Gore Jr., if somehow we can claim him, I'm not gonna be mad at that. I'm not gonna be like, yo, what about Dalvin? It's the best man wins. If Zeke looks bad, I will admit it. Lord Nova 199 Super Chat. Get LB Rome. I'll be there. Appreciate you. I'm gonna hold y'all down. If Zeke and Dalvin looks bad, I'll be the first to admit it, apologize, and keep it real. I'm not gonna lie all year, but give them a chance. Let's just see what they got. Rome, get here. I promise you, bro. I got you. Welcome to my city. And when I tell you we are the home of the Cowboy haters, hey, man, the world's the home of the Cowboy haters. But I'm going to get down there. I appreciate you. I'm going to definitely touch base with you. 100%. The strength of our team still runs through Four's arm. Still runs through forearm. And whether you hate Dak or not, it runs through Four's arm. That's the strength of our team. We need our running backs to do their job. Last year, we was horrible in short yardage, horrible on the goal line, horrible. Probably left 2 games out there because of it. We couldn't run. There was no tough yardage to be gained. If you look at our offensive line right now, pass pro might be a little bit worse. Tyler Guyton is not as good of a pass blocker as Tyron Smith, but Tyler Guyton right now is a better run blocker than Tyron Smith already. Tyron Smith don't like run blocking. Since y'all want to talk football, let's talk football. Tyron Smith don't like the run block. Tyler Smith does. Tyler Guyton does. Cooper Beebe likes the dirt people. So our running game should be better off default. Zach Martin is a deity. He gets busy. And when Terrence Steele wasn't hurt, he was one of the best blocking right tackles in the NFL for run blocking. Check the metrics before he got hurt. So if everything's equal, our running offense should be better just because our offensive line is better. Now you can say, well, if we put a better running back behind that, yeah, like I said, we had March, April, June, July, August to do that. Your front office chose not to do it. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the YouTuber. Get mad at your front office, your billionaire owner, for being negligent and arrogant. But like I said, man, I like the Dalvin Cook move. Y'all going to be mad at it regardless. This whole speech was for naught. People going to think I'm stupid and don't know ball because I want Dalvin Cook, and I'm okay with it. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later because I got to head back to work. Catch me on the Super Friends later, NFC East Super Friends. And, of course, if something else happened, I'll make another video. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe and turn on your notifications. I'm going to try to start giving y'all some daytime content, too. I'll holla.